Hey guys, you there? What's up? I'm making this video today in response to a question I got on Facebook. The question was, if you're in a bad relationship, unhappy relationship, do you make it work for the kids? Where do I start? Well, I can say I was in a relationship that I did try to make it work for the kid before. I was with this girl when I was 21. She was a little bit older than me, and she had a child. She had a son, and I fell in love with her. And I always believe if you love someone, you have to love the whole package. So I treated her son like he was my own. Needless to say, the relationship didn't work out. I still was madly in love with her, and I would say the relationship prolonged itself an extra year because I didn't want to seem like a bad father figure for her son. And mind you, this isn't my biological son. It was, her son. And I just wanted to be a good father, and I tried to make the relationship work because there was a child involved. But it started getting to the point where it was so unhealthy, and we just didn't like being around one another. And I started paying attention to the things that were going on between us and how it would reflect on the son. And this goes to the answer right here. First of all, commitment. You have to think about the commitment first. Most situations really aren't that serious for you guys to break up. Commitment. Go to counseling, talk it out, have discussions, role play. You got to put each other in one another's shoes. Now, if all else fails and just the situation is just not good and you just can't stand being around this person, and that does happen. You fell in love with someone else. You're just not happy in the situation at all. That's worst comes to worst. And when you're at that point, let's not kid ourselves. When you're at that point where it's either make it or break it. If you're at that point where you feel like the only reason you're with this person is because of the kids, let them go. You got to let them go because I know it sounds a little harsh, and I don't have a biological kid yet. But it's unhealthy for the kid. It's very unhealthy for the kid because the kid could pick up on that. Kids aren't stupid. They could definitely pick up on that situation. They could pick up on the tension. They could pick up that you two don't like one another. So what you're teaching the kid there, when you're being in that bad situation, you're trying to stay together because of them. And they don't know that at the time. You're not telling them, oh, and if you are telling them, hey, the only reason I'm with your mama is because of you, that's not a good situation either. That's a terrible look. So the kids are looking at your situation, and they're going to grow up and end up in the same bad situations that you were in. Yes, because they're going to think it's okay. It's okay to be in arguments all the time. It's okay to be unhappy. It's okay for mom. It's okay for mommy to be in the room crying. You know why? Because they've seen their parents in that situation. So they pay attention, and kids sort of follow what their parents go through, and they go through that same situation and those same experiences. So if you're going to do that, they're going to think it's absolutely all right for them to live like that. And that's the only situations they're going to live in. And you're going to look at them and you're going to be like, where did I go wrong with you? It's where you went wrong with yourself. And that's what they saw growing up. And they think it's okay to live like that. So if the situation's really not working out with you and it's getting volatile and it's really unhealthy, let it go. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab your child. You're not going to talk bad about your spouse in front of your kids. Never do that. Never do that. Let the kids make their decision, because whoever's messing up or whichever way it's going, the true colors are going to come out as the kid grows, and let them make their own decision. So you as a father or you as a mother or whoever's in this situation, you both talk to the kids together. And you say, look, we love you dearly, but your mother and I, we're separating. We're not going to love you any less. We're going to spend as much time with you as possible. But right now, we're not in a good situation. the two of us. We're going to work it out to where you could come see me wherever you want. You can call me whenever you want. You can call your mom whenever you want when you're at the house with me. And we're going to make it work out as parents. But your mother and I, or if it's a woman, your father and I, it's not working out. We still love you, but the situation isn't working out. We're going to get a divorce. We're going to try to make it as easy on you as possible. If you need to come talk to me, come talk to me. If you need to talk to your mother, come talk to your mother. But never, ever talk bad about the other parent in front of the kids. That's a bad way of raising your kids. And that's all I have to say about that situation right there. If it can't work out, or if you're unhappy with your situation and you tried everything and it's just to the point where you feel like you're in this relationship because of the kids, it's too far gone. So don't use the kids as a crutch or something to keep the relationship together. You got to kind of separate because you don't want your kids to grow up in those same situations. I hope I answered your questions. You know who you are. If you have some stuff you want me to talk about, just comment at the bottom. You guys have a great day. Love you all. Bye. Holla.